All right, so Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump are allowing Qatar to have air base facilities on an air base in Idaho. Not an air base, because there's already misinformation on that. It's just some buildings on an American air base, just like Singapore has at that same air base in Idaho. And so, as a retired military person, people already asked for my opinion on this. And honestly, to me, right now, what I know, it seems like not really a big story. I understand because of those two being involved and also the gift of an Air Force One to Trump that might be like, oh, this is a favor for that. And it could be, but right now I'm not seeing any proof of that. And the reality is, we work with our allies all the time, Middle Eastern or not Middle Eastern. They train with their jets in the United States. They have been for a long time. We sell them stuff, usually older stuff, and then we train them and then we make money off of them. That's kind of part of the thing that we do. We do that with everybody. We did that with the IDF and air defense. I shared a building with them. I didn't have much interaction with them, luckily, but a long time ago, I worked with the German air defense on Fort Bliss. They have their own motor pool, their own facility, and also a bar right in the middle of it. That's because they drink on the job in Germany Air Force, I guess, but or Air Defense. But anyways, any school I've gone to, my instructors for lieutenant and captain weren't even Americans. I had Canadian and Australian. Some people I graduated from South Korea, Turkey, Saudi, Canada, like everybody. We're very integrated, and we work with them on our in our country and other countries. So to me, it's not a big story. I think other than the timing of Air Force One, the new Air Force One, and so I think that's why this has become a bigger story. But until I see more on that, I feel like there's so many more other stories that are bigger than having Qatar fly around. Now, as far as MAGA, they're freaking out. I've seen a little bit already because they get scared of any Middle Eastern country with a jet above us, even though it's been happening for decades. They just don't pay attention, I guess. But so they're freaking out, and whatever makes them pissed off at Trump, I'm all for. But but it's the reality is this is nothing new. So to me, it's just like, okay, cool. You're just doing another thing you would do anyways. And so, but the timing, yes, of course, I understand people because of the timing, but I think there's way more other things that are more important. And so, like, unless something else pops up, to me, this is really pretty much a non-story. There's so many more other things that they do that are stories.